Boom, what's up, you guys? I'm your boy Chocolate Thunder here with another episode of Handle Review, and I think we're on episode number 4. So, what do you ask? Hey, Jody, what handle do you have for us today? Now, you got to remember, I've done these before, but I was just doing, hey, I have this handle, I have that handle. I'm breaking things down. So let's talk wrist, right? So when you talk about wrist, right? Some people think that if you have a wrist, strong wrist at that, it gives you more options, right? If you don't, then you're kind of limited to what you can do, but you can still get the job done, just not as effectively. So let's talk about the wrist max, okay? Wrist max, right? Arm sports. Now, there's 2 variations of it. There's the one with the strap and the one without the strap. I modified mine because if you know what this one is, this is the original one. This is the one that had the strap that came through here, Well, I actually took that off because I want to try something different. Case in point, if you see these holes right here, and we'll just go here so the strap's on the way. You see these 2 holes, this hole and that hole. So what I've done is using this bracket right here. What I have done by removing that strap that used to be right here, what I did was that I said, F it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that bracket through one of these holes. And the closer the bracket was on this hole, the easier it was. And the further away, like on this one, the harder it was, right? So, and look at it, just the shape of it. I wish I had the other one. I think it would benefit me more if I had it, but I don't. But this is what I do, right? So I put this thing on, and what you could do is put your whole hand in here. What I used to do with this thing, put my whole hand in here, put my thumb underneath here, so that way I'm really just focusing on the wrist. Some people actually loosen it up to where they put their thumb inside the Velcro, like so. And over the knuckles too. So now it looks something like this, right? And now they're just kind of really working that. But once again, you're dealing with a person, myself, where my fingers gets a little bit long, so they kind of overlap that. So I probably should get a bigger one. And then I will go ahead and probably, take care of that problem. But nonetheless, I like this thing. I can put my thumb here. To me, putting my thumb around underneath the curve makes it to where I can really focus on the wrist, right? I don't have to worry about my thumb. I can just rest it there, and I can just do that. Now, there's another variation of the wrist max. It's from Red Lightning, my man Robert Kelly. A little different though. Here you go. Red Lightning, Robert Kelly, right? Same concept. Only I like the Velcro on this one a lot better. I just do. And what you got to understand is that I can put my whole hand through here, right? And my fingers don't overlap. So I kind of like this one a little bit better as opposed to this one where my fingers can overlap that. Same concept. I can put my thumb right here and I can go ahead and focus on that. But here's the kicker and what might be different from that. Using this, because you only got the one notch, whereas this one, you got multiple ones. Sorry, Robert Kelly, but this is more finger pressure than anything. When using this over and over again, same thing, I would use this bracket right here, and you only got one hole to go through, right? So in doing that, this is more for finger pressure, right? Containment, finger containment, right? Still get a good feel. I like the Velcro strap better on the back of my hand as this one where it kind of overlaps, and it's just weird. I like this one better, But if you notice, when I compare the two, look how much of a curve one has than the other. Y'all see that? This is more flat, this is more half curved, and so you gotta wonder, okay, what's the difference? And my experience with this, like I said before, for one, I could put this one on here on my hand, and I don't have to worry about my fingers overlapping that. So, and the hole's right here. So the further out you away from your hand, the more your fingers get more involved in that, if that makes sense. So I'm putting this bad boy on. I'm sitting up here doing that. This is more for finger containment, as opposed to the wrist max where, okay, now I'm focusing more on the wrist. Once I get this my whole hand through, and I'll do it again. Once I get my whole hand through here, you know, then it's all mainly just the wrist, you know. Now it's just the wrist. But if you can see my fingers, look how it just kind of laps over like that. Still a good handle, don't get me wrong. So I have to slide down. For me, I have to get it slide down and I have to tighten it below my door-knocking knuckles. And that's why my strap is like overlapping the whole thing, because I want it so tight to where my fingers don't overlap that. And again, that could be because of the fact that when I originally got it, I got the whole set, right? And I need a bigger one. And maybe that's why. So that's why I kind of just, you know, I took that off. And the reason why I took the strap off that was here was because of the fact that my fingers, because of the length of it, would always jam against it. And I hate using handles where my fingers jam against it, because then all the attention is on that and not the actual exercise itself. I'm just jamming. It's uncomfortable. So I said, fuck it, cut the sumbitch off, use the holes and put it on this little bracket right here, and we can get after it, you know? So I'm not trying to tell you that one's better than the other. All I'm telling you is that these are my experiences from this. This is more for the wrist. This is more for finger pressure. So again, whether you're getting a wrist max from Arm Sports, or I don't know what to call this, Robert Kelly, because he's the guy, boom, red lighting, because for me, it's more finger containment. So hope that makes sense. Talk to you guys soon, because next we're going to be dealing with revolving handles. You'll love that one, okay? Anyway, I'm out. Talk to you guys next time.